Saperstein for SENI TV here with heavyweight champion of the world, David Haye. David, it's fair to say you're riding pretty high at the moment, I think.
Yeah, I am. Had a good title defence against John Reyes a little while ago. 9th round knockout. Packed out Emmy in an arena, 20,000 people in there going bananas. I gave him a good night's entertainment, and job well done. So I'm happy.
David, I think the last couple of fights I've watched, I really was impressed with your skills, and I think you showed a lot of heart as well in the last fight. Next, what are we going to see next? I mean, what's going to be the next thing for David Haye?
Right next for me is just keep doing what I've been doing. I've shown a lot of skill, a lot of head movement, angles, and but that's what I'm just working on all aspects of my game. My defence, I feel, needs to be worked on. So that's what I'll be working on mostly now, because in the heavyweight division, all it takes is one shot and the fight's over. So the better your defence is, the better chance you have of landing your shots and winning the fight.
We do need to see some excitement in the game, and I think you have started to bring that into it. But how are you going to make sure that you're going to protect yourself? How are you going to make sure that you can make it, a long enough career that you're still going to be here in a few years' time?
It's a simple thing of landing my shots and not allow my opponents to land theirs. I've got a knack for being able to avoid my opponent's punches, and I'm just sort of mastering that art. And it works. I think I've got the perfect sort of balance now. But there's little areas that need to be sharpened up. But myself and Adam move through. We're studying the tapes of myself, and at no stage do I think I'm the finished article. And now I feel at this age, 29 years old, I'm 30 this year, so I'm in my prime, and I feel like the big fight's going to happen real soon.
David, I've known you and your trainer Adam Booth for a lot of years now, and it's nice to see you down here again with Adam today. How important has it been to the success of your career that you've been able to maintain such a good relationship with Adam? I've never heard of any sort of rumours of there ever having been ructions between you and Adam. How do you maintain such a good relationship, and how important is it to your success?
I think it's definitely it's one of the major factors of the reason why I've gone so far. Is that first off, he's my friend. Then he's my boxing trainer. That's how mine and his relationship started. I'm a boxer, he's a trainer, and we sort of built everything off of that. And I feel that he's got my best interests at heart, and vice versa. And we're both willing to learn, and we both got we've got thirst for knowledge, and we want to make ourselves the best possible. I want to be the best possible athlete, and he wants to be the best possible trainer. So at all stages are we both learning. We're trying to soak up as much information and as much tips from every other coach and every other boxer out there, and it works out well. So we both see boxing in the same way, and that doesn't really happen too much with a boxer and coach.
Like any relationship, though, it can't always be easy. I mean, is it sometimes just a matter of accepting that like a partner, that sometimes you have to take the good with the bad and just say, well, no one's perfect?
Yeah, obviously, like anyone, you always you get friction from time to time. If you're in close proximity with anybody for a long period of time, they start to irritate you from time to time. But that's all part of it. As long as in the training camp the training's getting done, as long as the fights go the way you want them, as long as Adam's telling me the right thing in the corner, as long as I'm listening to what Adam's telling me in the corner, then it's a perfect match.
One more thing, David, it's been interesting to see you move up from cruiserweight to heavyweight. You seem to have done it quite seamlessly. Has it been difficult at all to put that weight on? You've been looking in amazing shape, but you would be the first to say that yourself, wouldn't you?
No, look okay.
Has it been difficult at all to put that weight on and still, maintain your speed, maintain your fitness, and maintain your shape so well?
It's not as hard as people probably make out. I've always been a heavyweight. The difference was I used to come down to cruiserweight. So I used to lose, between 20 and 30 pounds to get down to the cruiserweight limit. So if you do that for a few years, when you don't have to do that, it just makes things actually easier. It's actually easier training for a heavyweight fight than it was training for a cruiserweight fight. Because when I was training for a cruiserweight fight, I was always in a deficit. I was always hungry. I was always, I train. I wouldn't get the calories that I wanted back in my body. So I had to lose weight. This time round, it's worked out perfectly.
Well, cocky thing as you are, David, we do thank you for bringing a bit of excitement to the heavyweight division at the moment. Thank you very much, and nice to see you down here at the SENI Expo today.
You too.
Laura Saperstein for SENI TV.
I'll see you next year. Yeah, what's going on? This is David Haye, aka the Haymaker, the heavyweight champion of the world. Welcome to SENI 2010. I've been here looking at all the great stuff here, all the great exhibitions, and all the people kicking ass in here, loving it. And make sure you're here 2010, 2011, because this one, you missed this one. Next time, it's going to be even better, no doubt.